Hello, Bala.
Yeah, good morning, Raj. And what's up?
Yeah, you said it. WhatsApp. So WhatsApp has been dominating conversation. So we thought let us talk about WhatsApp. So what's your view on WhatsApp, Bala? You are
I
a
mean,
user.
when you said WhatsApp has been dominating our conversation, I mean, in the sense that it has not allowed us to converse, in the sense, converse in a literal sense, in a actual voiceover, because
Yes,
we have been
yes.
chatting in a wordy format over WhatsApp. But this issue has been dominating the headlines, as you rightly said. But what has really happened? Because you are a person who has watched WhatsApp both as a user and as a journalist over the last 2 3 years, and you recently wrote a very insightful piece on that along with one of our colleagues. I would like to pick your brain on this. What really happened? What has really happened? And why this WhatsApp has been a bigger issue in India rather than anywhere else?
Yeah. So you said you will pick my brains. I don't have much left because I was on WhatsApp, so I
Oh,
lost
good.
it there.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So, but then that apart, see what has happened is very simple. WhatsApp has said that they are coming up with a new set of regulations for which they will require each user to sign off. The regulation is very simple. They're saying, you know what, we are going to use data that we are collecting from you. A lot of data is there, and that data would be used. Or rather, that data will be shared with Facebook, which is its parent company. So they are asking your
Exactly.
sign of approval for doing that. Why are they doing that? They're doing it because Facebook tells us that they can use this data and provide better targeted ads for you. In other words, they will make money, you will get ads, and if you click on it, they make money. Otherwise, they don't, of course. So that is what they're saying. Let me give you a simple example. I'm part of a bikers group now. That if WhatsApp is collecting data, they won't actually look at the data that I'm sharing with the group. For example, Machi, nalaki polanda. No. I mean, no. We go day after tomorrow. That is not being shared. That is end-to-end encryption. That is safe, is what they're saying. However, they can track how much of time I spend on that group, and based on that, Facebook starts suddenly showering me with ads about biking helmets, gear. I don't know. I mean, all sorts of stuff that bikers use. Good idea?
Good.
Maybe yes. Is it?
Why not?
Is it? Yeah.
Let's also face it. WhatsApp needs to monetize because monetizing is the number of users. Well, as you said, that's one of the highest numbers in India, around
Yeah.
400 million. That's what. So that's pretty much understandable. But why is it not? Many other countries have taken so much. I mean, there has not been so much hue and cry in other places. Why is it so much in India?
See, because the rules that have been framed, it is actually different in Europe and in India. European Union
Okay.
actually went after Facebook about data related issues, and Facebook had to pay a fine of some $110 million, I think, some
Million.
crazy amount. Yeah, so the rules are different there. In India, the problem also is this: we don't have very clear data security guidelines laid out by government. So it's a free for all. So Facebook actually knows that by doing this in India, they are on a safe place. Also, amongst all the property that Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook brought, WhatsApp is the one which is not making any money. So this is their way
That's
of
pretty.
using WhatsApp to monetize. And don't forget, we already have WhatsApp Pay in India, Bala, which you talked about.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty crucial because WhatsApp is setting much store on WhatsApp Pay, and one of the, I mean, in two places that they rolled out. One was in Brazil, but they will withdrew it immediately. It's only in India it has got a proper full-fledged rollout because WhatsApp has a tie-up with WhatsApp, and I say WhatsApp is also Facebook because it has a tie-up with one of the biggest companies. I mean, I need not spell it out. Everybody knows it has a tie-up with the biggest company in India, and they are setting much store on this because their online venture is primarily going to be based out of WhatsApp
Yeah,
Pay. But there is only
yeah.
one hit for WhatsApp Pay because there is a cap on the number of users that WhatsApp Pay can have. That is the cap that is Indian government as NTCA has come out with. So that
Yeah.
might be a hit.
So let me just read you a very nice quote about WhatsApp, or
Okay.
about. I'll tell you who the quote is from, but let me just read it out. I quote: "In this new world, data is the new oil, and data is the
Uh,
new wealth. India's data must be controlled and owned by the Indian people, and not by corporates, especially global corporations." After that, unquote. Second quote: if I use or monetize it in any way, I have to transparently share with you the gains of that. I strongly feel on data ownership and the way data should be monetized for every single entity. This is true for individuals, small merchants, small shops, small businesses, and large businesses. Even my business data should be my own data, unquote. Fantastic statement, very sound, and that is exactly what WhatsApp is not doing by this through this agreement. They are not telling you how they are making money. They're just saying that, you know what, use this. We are going to use your data and then we'll make money. How, they won't tell you. By the way, one of the things I forgot to mention was that you need to sign off. Earlier, the date that you needed to sign off was February 8th. As of today morning, that has been postponed to May 15th because WhatsApp has lost a lot of, it's not lost actually, a lot of people, especially in the bigger cities, they have actually moved to alternates like Telegram and Signal. Coming back to
So
this
Signal
quote,
has
Bala.
a outage. Yeah, so much
Yeah,
so
had
Signal
a,
has
yes.
suffered a technical outage. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. So who said this? Whose quote did I read out? It was said by none other than Mr. Mukesh Ambani, who is, I mean, he's the person Bala is just talked about. He actually is, I mean, his entire business model for retail, the Reliance Digital and Reliance, the retail part of it, works with WhatsApp. And he's made this statement back in 2018. In 2020, he got a small investment from Facebook. It was just about $5.3 billion. And then the story has changed. Today, Reliance is silent, everybody is silent. WhatsApp goes around with its business. This is as far as the ethics of the business go, Bala. My point
But
is,
I just want to add one point. The guys who are making a lot of sound against WhatsApp privacy policies are the guys who will be affected by WhatsApp Pay. The guys like Paytm.
yeah. So all of those sorts of,
Sorry.
see the point being very simple that look, data is being shared with or without your consent. I'll give you my own example. A big ticket booking app, or movie ticket booking app, I'm sure many of you use that. They actually track your movements right through. Now, you might ask, how does that happen? It doesn't happen through the normal routine. It happens through beacons placed across your city or wherever you go, and the beacons keep transmitting signals to all cell phones in the area. And whatever data comes back, it transmits back into, maybe a central repository or whatever. That way, they can track where you're going. So they don't have a tracker installed on your phone. These are used by beacons which keep tracking, sending out these, I don't know, whatever signals, radio signals, and
Right
your
out
phone
of the
catches
science
it.
fiction movie, man.
Science fiction movie.
Yeah, go ahead.
So that is the problem. So now what happens? So what happens is this is what happens.
A lot of intrusion from other things.
Yeah. So it was a call.
That also explains kind of call. Yeah. That also, it's a call, and it could as well be a WhatsApp call.
Yeah. So now my point is simple. That invariably we have a situation where you sort of find that WhatsApp is, when people use WhatsApp in India, what happens is data is not all that important, right? How many of us actually worry about the data that we are giving away? We are more worried about what data we can get from the government, right, Bala? The bigger problem is there.
You're right. Yeah, exactly. See, as we record, we are speaking on a day when huge data has come out of a WhatsApp transcript between a senior journalist in Bombay and another data agency, which kind of tracks the TRP thing. So this end-to-end encryption and data safety is all bugged because you have huge chunks of data right now available. Okay, that's a different story. But having said that, but we should also be clear that these companies need to monetize, and they are not going to sit idle with all the data that is at their fingertips. So they are going to do something. If at all I'm worried about data, it's my job to safeguard my data rather than looking up to these companies, because these companies are going to play rogue. Today it may be WhatsApp, tomorrow somebody else, some other company will be that.
Yeah. Yeah, and very true. And the point here is that the policy. I mean, as per the policy of, the policy documents that Facebook and WhatsApp have shared. I mean, there is a lot of stuff that they talk about. But the point is, when there is information that I have, I mean, this is like gossip, right? I get some information, I want to share it with somebody else. Now, am I ethically right to do that? No. I mean, this is human nature. I mean, we need to take it slightly deeper. Now, if I sell my data as gossip as data, nobody wants to buy it because nobody is interested probably, but they want to hear it. Nobody will pay for it. But the data that apps collect, that is actual data, which is hard facts, which gives clues about how your behavior patterns are, what you read, what you write. Those are the things that come out. So when all of those things come, you actually find a situation where that data can be used to provide business. So yesterday we have already had a situation where YouTube is testing out feature where you can actually buy off YouTube. You can actually buy stuff off YouTube. Now, how do they actually figure out? They are also watching you. They are watching what you are watching, and they are serving you ads on based on what you are watching. So, for example, if I happen to be watching a lingerie ad, I might just be served lingerie stuff. Now, I obviously it's of no use to me, but that's what it is. So, I mean,
Yeah,
is it
I mean,
wrong?
that's
I
well
don't
put.
know.
That's well put. That's very well put. But I think the whole idea of privacy, I mean, it's all right and absolutely acceptable for people to be bothered about their own privacy. But privacy in this digital world is also a misnomer. Today we might plug a hole somewhere, so we can move out to something, WhatsApp or something. But once you get online, once you're on the internet, there is no way our privacy is going to be airtight 100%. There will be
Yes.
loopholes. It's my personal belief. I mean, does that mean we should allow things like WhatsApp taking out all our data? I'm not saying we should put a fight. I mean, put up a fight, everything. But we must also understand at another level that privacy these days is going to be a misnomer.
See, the other thing I wanted to bring out is that, we talked about that in brief. The fact is that, in India, the cyber laws are not still as stringent or as tough as they should be. So WhatsApp is
Exactly.
coming to India and doing this because it cannot do it in Europe. Because in Europe, they actually, Facebook had to cough up a big fine for actually going against data privacy laws. They were caught and fined. So in India, that is not the case. I mean, it's like a traffic fine, right? The traffic cop collects fine from you only when he needs to collect. He's not collecting fine because you're breaking the rule, right? It's
So,
exactly that.
because WhatsApp Pay, I mean, it was rolled out in Brazil, as I said, it was rolled out, but it was stopped by the Brazil's Apex Bank.
Yeah, but the
So,
Brazilian government stopped it. So see, this is
yeah.
where it is.
So, but here, I mean, here we also had problem, but it has been capped at 20 million users.
That is
WhatsApp Pay.
WhatsApp Pay, but then that can go up tomorrow based on what it is. See, to look
Yeah,
at
it's
it
a
this way,
technicality.
this
It
is a
can be
business.
changed over a stroke of a pen by any bureaucrat. I mean,
Yeah,
the
this is
government
a
people.
business interest. Google has been doing this all the while. Google serves you ads and data the way based on your behavior. YouTube, like I said, they have been doing that. So WhatsApp doing it, I don't think is really that much extra. It is just part of the same thing. I mean, it's a dirty game.
The
There is
same
a
ecosystem.
more garbage coming in. That's all.
That's
So
interesting because you also suggested that what WhatsApp is currently doing is just formally putting out what it has been doing already.
exactly, they have been doing all of this all the time. WhatsApp probably was the one which was doing it the least. Now they are also doing it because WhatsApp. I remember some official of WhatsApp saying some years back that not WhatsApp, Facebook official. I think it was CTO or somebody. He said, "Look, WhatsApp is our cash cow, and in India, cows are holy. So I think WhatsApp should be holy." Weird
But you
logic.
also have we have nothing but such fact, but you also have a problem with this huge terms and conditions, the legality, because that doesn't allow anybody to read it. Because as we keep talking, because these terms and conditions and midnight children are the two things that have never been read by anybody. You have a
No,
huge
I
problem with
disagree,
these terms
man.
and conditions.
I disagree. Midnight Children has been read by one person, the one who wrote it, at least.
Salman Rushdie.
I'm sure terms and
Yeah,
conditions are, by the way, terms and conditions are not even read by the people who wrote it because no one person writes it. So each
exactly.
person contributes 3 paragraphs. So I'm sure that if you read it from end to end, tell the WhatsApp guy to read it from end to end, it will be pig's breakfast, nothing else. So
Raj, I'll ask you one simple question. Yeah,
yeah,
will Indians get out of the habit of WhatsApp and move on to
I
something
don't
else?
think so.
Do you foresee that happening?
I don't think so. See, like I said in between that we have. I mean, there has been a move from WhatsApp to Telegram, and people have downloaded Telegram. People have downloaded Signal.
Signal.
There was some outage. All of that happened, but I don't think people have actually ditched WhatsApp. And Bala, like you point out, all the crib about WhatsApp appears where?
On WhatsApp. Darren.
Exactly, exactly. So my point is that it's very simple. See, you can change when your ecosystem changes. If you change alone and nobody else around you changes, you are the outstanding guy in a different way. So that
Because
being the case, I
that's a
don't.
good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
See,
Because we
anyway, like
saw a few things happening on Twitter. Two other platforms came on, but they never really took off.
exactly. So exactly. Now, when you look at TikTok, there were so many TikTok aspirants who
Very
came
heavy.
up suddenly after the ban. Not one has actually made it. I mean, it's what ban happened in May, right after the Galwan clash. From May till December, nothing has really happened. So the point is, this is like muscle memory, no. I mean, my mom-in-law, who took a lot of trouble, she's all of 80 years old. She took a lot of trouble to learn WhatsApp. Now I can't go back and tell, to speak to your grandchildren, you need to be on Telegram. She asked me to take a walk. Hey, this is enough.
Same
And if you tell
situation with
them,
the same situation with my 80 plus mother.
yes. No, you tell your, I mean, Bala, let me ask you, you tell your mother, hey, Amma, this is the problem. The data, and by the way, Bala's mother speaks fluent English. Okay. So it's not like any other, like Tamil speaking mother in law. I think her English is better than ours sometimes. we get, yeah. So, I mean, whatever it is. So, I mean, if you tell her, look, I mean, see, these people are collecting your data. What will she say?
See, I mean, what is data? I mean, she'll be perplexed because the data that she has is only few songs and a few pics of her grandchildren.
Or a lot of God pictures which people send to elderly
Obviously.
people, and she will probably say, you know what, Zuckerberg nalla irukattu idella avanukku poi sernu.
Obviously. That's very true. Very true.
All
He'll
God
get a lot of
pictures are going to
blessings.
Zuckerberg. He'll be very happy.
Yes. I mean, that's a good way to say this, man.
So I think that is where it is. So I mean, ethically, yes, there is a problem. I don't dispute that at all. Ethically, when you are collecting information about me without telling me, it's a problem. But the point is, there are spy networks. You can't tell a person, look, I'm spying on you, and then start spying on you, right? So the ethics line is a very thin one, where, I mean, we can go on debating. At the end of the day, WhatsApp is doing this or Facebook is doing this to make money. That's it. If somebody has a better way of making money, they make money. I think on that note, we should wind up on this, right? So am I going off WhatsApp?
And whatever we need to, no. And whatever we need to discuss, we'll discuss it over a WhatsApp call, Raj.
Exactly. See you, Bala.
See you. Bye.